Hey guys, in this video we're gonna do a quick tune-up on the Impala. So I noticed it's not running well, and I realized I never actually done spark plugs on it. So we're gonna do spark plugs and see what's up. So it just feels like it's not running like it should be running. Like it doesn't really misfire, but it's just the carb when you put on the vacuum gauge to the carb, it kind of, the needle bounces like there's some sort of ignition issue. Boom. Alright, so let's see what we got. Spark plugs, what do they look like? By the way, in the Impala, if you haven't done old school, 13/16. So the spark plug actually looks pretty good. I don't know if you can see, but I could tell right away that the gap does not look right in it. Let's see. Seems too small. Yeah, so it's right about 0.030, and factory spec is 0.035 in it. So good thing we checked it out. Might as well put some proper spark plugs in it. I'm just using old school Champions. You don't want to use really nothing but copper plugs, because engines run best with copper plugs. You don't want to go no fancy shit with them. Now let's see what the gap on it is. So it looks like we need to open it up just a little. Too much. Perfect, so we're at 0.35 perfectly right now. Get it out. Go. I always hand thread them as much as I can, just because you don't want to strip anything. I'm gonna put some dielectric grease in here. It poops out with the noise. Make sure that you feel that little positive click. There's some sharp edges over here. Let's see if I can get that one without cutting the crap out of myself. Got him. Let's see if this one does not get. I bet what happened, the guy had everything done at like a local Jiffy Lube type of place. Yep. So they're all like inconsistently sized, gapped. So I bet they just took them out of the box and popped those bad boys in there without gapping them. No good, no good. Perfect. Yeah, lots of people will argue and say, oh, put iridium spark plugs or whatever. Honestly, I have yet to see old car, and I've done lots of them, that ran better on the fancy spark plugs. Usually, it's actually quite the opposite. Usually they don't run as well on platinums or iridiums. And by old cars I mean like 60s, 70s, I don't mean like 90s. I mean properly old cars. Yeah. And then just keep going till you get 8 of them in and out. And by the way, if you do have 64 Impala, the spec is 0.35 for all of the engines across the board. Anything from 6 to a big block. According to factory service manual. By the way, if you see me flinching, guys, the engine is still warm. This previous video I was just recording was about installing the temp gauge in the car, so we had to warm it up to make sure temp gauge working. It's working, but now the manifolds are a little bit warm. But it is what it is. I always like to stick my finger in the hole before I actually thread the spark plug in, just to make sure that I get the angle right. Insert joke here. Don't forget to poop the grease. It's good for it. Anything that can help you produce better spark, why not, right? Especially old stuff. And the last one on this side. Actually, I'm just gonna poop the grease in it since I have it in my hands. Half the bottle, but we haven't won the war yet. Well, for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna try the last one to see. Even 0.30 doesn't fit in there, so yeah, definitely just got them out of the box, slammed them in, called it a day. Kind of ashamed for a guy that has a car channel that I had this car for like what, 3-4 years, and I still haven't changed the plugs in it. Oh well. Just with as many projects as I got, I just really haven't had time. Only maybe drove this car maybe 400 miles in 4 years ahead. I want to take it out this summer on cruises, and since we live in a small town, everything's close by. But on the broadside, before I actually take it somewhere far, I'll probably have it dialed in perfectly. Alright, and proceed the same on the other end. Other way, on the other side, you definitely need a swivel because you got steering rack, steering column over there that might be in the way. But yeah, just do the same on the other side. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you find my channel helpful or this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Future videos coming up weekly.